guys, how's it going? Tears back again with episode number 4 of Mission Maracana, the World Cup Road to Glory on the Ultimate Team add-on. And in fact, in the last episode yesterday, we were able to pick up 2 wins in our opening 2 games in the group stage. So we're opening packs to reward ourselves for that. Of course, we opened 3 packs for every win in the group stage, 2 for a draw, 1 for a defeat, and we opened packs for the first game, but for the second, we're rewarding ourselves now. And we actually get quite a good reward. Claudio Marquisio, the 84 rated centre mid, is our pull in the first pack. Really pleased to get that. We've got a very strong a side that's growing in strength, the European-based side at the minute. Of course, we will probably do a World Cup attempts with each confederation once we've won it with the European side. We actually get another great European pull in this one. I was looking at Alexander Pato there because I hadn't actually yet noticed Stefan Al-Sharawi at the end because he's only 78 rated, downgraded for the World Cup add-on, but still an extremely good pull and will most definitely go straight into the first team. Unfortunately, in the third and final pack, we only pull a Matip and a 60 rated goalkeeper. The rest are duplicates, one of which is actually Moussa Dembele, which would have been a very, very good pull. But regardless, going to go into the next game, the third game in the group stage. We should be qualified already, but I'm actually changing the formation up to a 4-5-1 because we've got a lot of CMs and not so many CDMs. So I'm going to try this formation, see how we get on. As you can see, confirmation, we are top of the group. The guy we're playing in this game actually is also on 6 points and has a very, very good side. Eden Hazard wide left with Theo Walcott wide right, Hernandez and Luis Gustavo in the middle, and Benteke and Higuain up top. And a strong defence as well. Jordi Alba, Piqué, Jan Vertonghen playing at centre back, even though on this DLC he is a left back, and he's got Leighton Baines at right back as well, with Iker Casillas in goal. And Casillas was absolutely amazing against us in yesterday's episode, but we were able to get a win from the game. So I was hoping for something similar in this one, but we got off to a rather poor start. We normally, ordinarily, score a very, very early goal to put ourselves in front, but Eden Hazard scores a header and then points at his leg to say, look what I did with my head and my thigh at the same time. But still, he went 1-0 up, and we were hoping to bounce back into this game if we possibly could. And after he'd gone 1-0 up, I was actually struggling with the formation, so I switched it up to back to 4-2-3-1, and we were within 5 minutes or so able to get ourselves back on level terms. Benyat pushing up from the CDM role that he was now found himself playing in, and was actually able to slot the ball home after Zeko had the initial shot well saved by Iker Casillas. But Zeko was involved again here, playing the ball through to Koke, and unfortunately Koke's not quite going to be able to race away and get the ball into the back of the net. Iker Casillas meets him halfway on the edge of the box and is able to block it, and a gorgeous lob through ball through to Christian Benteke. And this is how you finish a counter attack, a breakaway goal. Absolutely fantastic finish. 48-48 reads the clock, and we find ourselves 2-1 down. That's what we're missing so far in this side. We've got good strikers, good finishers, good headers, but we don't have a striker with that abundance of pace to go along with that. We don't have a striker with any pace over 74, 75 or so, but we are able to get ourselves back on level terms in the 73rd minute. A delightful chip from Samadov. He tried to pump fake me with the goalkeeper, tried to force me into the lob shot and then try and catch me out and get back to save it, but fortunately Iker Casillas came a little bit too far. And actually, I don't think it's a case of Casillas coming too far per se. It's just the fact that Samadov's lob shot was just absolute perfection. It drops over the goalkeeper into the back of the net, and we take a point from our final group stage game. So we'll reward ourselves with 2 packs for that draw in the group stage, and we are going to progress from the group stage as top of the group on goals scored, actually, rather than goal difference. Our goal difference with that guy remains just 2, both 2 goals apiece. I scored 7, he scored 6, so we finished top of the group, and a lot better than our first attempt to get through the group stage, that has to be said. So we're actually, of course, going to open the guaranteed 1-player pack that you get for playing every single game first, and then we'll go and open the 2 5k packs that we get for drawing that game. And unfortunately, the pool in a single pack isn't that good. It's Fernandez, a right mid with no real pace, not really that much dribbling ability either. 3-star, 3-star. So we're hoping for something better in the 5k packs. In the first one, we do get something better. We get Sami Khedira, who will sit very, very nicely alongside Sven Bender in those 2 holding roles in the 4-2-3-1 that I'm going to revert back to. Kim Shin-wook had a Team of the Season card, a very, very good South Korean striker, and also Luis Muriel will be a very good impact sub from the bench should we need him, and a very good striker for a South American side should we get to the stage where we're needing to build one of those as well. Unfortunately, the next pack didn't have too much in it, but Olic is a decent striker, a little bit pacier than anything we've got at the minute, so perhaps a good rotation option. Wakaso is a very, very pacey left wing, and Izagirre is a decent left back, and also the Croatian right back is decent as well. Actually, I might replace Bakary Sanya with him as that rotation spot for Juanfran, because we've got a couple of other Croatian players. We've got Lovren there, and we've got a couple of players on the bench as well that are Croatian that might be able to create some sort of stronger links in the side. But I put a squad fitness on the team as we headed into the round of 16 game, putting out what I thought at the time was my strongest side, and we come up against an even stronger side. It's the South American side with Luis Suarez and Di Maria as the front two. He's got Noboa and Eva Banega at cams. I'm not too sure who his wingers are, but he's got Rojo, Luis Pereira and Diego Cavalieri at the back. I'm not too sure who his right centre back or right back are either, but I think actually one of them was McNelly Torres. But regardless of that, we were actually going to try and get ourselves in front in the second minute. We have had a habit of scoring early goals. We came very, very close to getting one there. El Shaarawy hits the post, and unfortunately Edin Dzeko can't quite react in time to get there, and the defender is able to clear it. But we're on the attack again just before the half hour. Sami Khedira breaking down the right hand side, slots to El Shaarawy again, cuts inside for a second time, and his shot this time takes the deflection off the top of the defender's head, and we end up going in at half time with the score at 0-0. Now this guy, in all fairness, was hands down much better than me at the game. His link-up play was superb. He was creating chances left, right and centre. He had more of the ball, as you can see. More possession, more chances. He really was the better player, and I was struggling to keep him out. But just a few minutes after half-time, Edin Dzeko eventually sorts his feet out, has a good shot, and it's only a very, very good save from Diego Cavalieri down to his left-hand side that keeps Edin out. We are going to pick up a corner, though. Good, strong strike from Edin Dzeko there. Going to put El Shaarawy on the delivery because he has a better delivery on him, in my experience. Anyway, whips the ball in, up goes Moussa Dembele, and it's another good save from his goalkeeper, Diego Cavalieri, that keeps us out. So we were having the more telling chances, but he was having a lot of the build-up play. But we were able to get another chance here. Dembele showing his strength there to win the ball back. Plays in El Shaarawy, races away down the left-hand side, draws the ball across, and then it's a little bit of aids, finds its way back to Stefan El Shaarawy, and we're fortunately able to slot it in underneath the goalkeeper into the back of the net. He would have been really disappointed with that. And I'm kind of disappointed for him, and it's rather apt that El Shaarawy's default celebration is the apology, because I really did feel sorry for the guy. He'd been all over me, and then the ace, he's tried to clear it, and the defender's just hooked it clear, or hooked it around, stop it from going out for a corner, and it's fallen straight to El Shah. We've put it into the back of the net, and in fact we were going to compound his misery here, breaking away just a few minutes later. Dembele has the strength to get away from Mendes. He's going to stand the ball up. Edin Dzeko with a beautiful header into the back of the net, and we find ourselves with a 2-0 lead in the 72nd minute. Dzeko's first goal for the team. He actually has played 3 games for me now, including this one. He's picked up 3 assists, so he has been contributing, but that's his first goal so far. And with the introduction of Ivica Olic into the squad and the way that Athanasiadis has been scoring goals, I'm not sure how long Edin Dzeko will be able to hold down a first team place. But if he can do that more often than not, then he most definitely will be playing over the other 2 strikers. And we are through the round of 16 into the quarter-finals of the World Cup with our European side. Not necessarily deserved, because that guy really was a fantastic player. I don't know who he is. I did tweet out saying to the guy I just played, GG, you were much better, the much better player. But as you can see, we had more chances in the second half. It was quite even stat-wise towards the end of the game, so perhaps on the balance of the second half we deserved the win. I'm not sure, but regardless, we did get the win, and we're through to the quarterfinals, and that will be coming in the next episode. We will open our bonus pack for getting through the round of 16, which is only 1 pack. I'm limiting the packs in the knockout rounds to 1 for a quarterfinal, 2 for a round, or 1 for a round of 16. Sorry, 2 for a quarterfinal, 3 for a semi, and 4 for the final. But we will open the 1 player pack before we end the episode. Of course, feel free to check the last episode out from yesterday. If you missed it, is an annotation in the bottom left-hand side of your picture. There's a link in the top right to subscribe if you haven't already. Unfortunately, the pull we get from that pack isn't the best. But if you haven't subscribed already and would like to do so, we're closing in on 11k subs as I record this. So link up top. There's a link in the description as well as links to my Twitter and Instagram if you want to follow me on either of those social platforms. And of course, feel free to get involved with the comments with some feedback as well. Let me know that you guys are enjoying this series. Drop the video a like as always. Maybe we can hit 100 again, perhaps. That'd be absolutely superb. I do like the way you guys have been showing this Ultimate Team series some huge support. We haven't had Ultimate Team on the channel for quite a while, so it is nice to see that you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying making it, so hopefully that can continue. We can get a good result in the quarterfinal in tomorrow's episode. But as for now, that's all from me for today. There was a My Player episode uploaded earlier on today. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past week, and I will see you next time.